What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Locals Sk8. I'm your host once again, OG Skate Show. This is a podcast where we get to know local skaters on and off the board. And today, the Couch Boys are actually off. They're using all their PTO. So now we have our guest this week. We have Mark Noon.
What's up,
Dude,
man?
thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Dude, I appreciate you coming down. Let us know what city you're repping.
Pomona.
Pomona?
Yeah.
Is that where you're born and raised?
No, I was born Rosemead,
Okay.
and then lived out there for a while, and then La Puente, and then Big Bear, and then Yucaipa. But yeah, everywhere. Now in Pomona.
Pomona?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Shout out to Pomona. And how did you start skating?
From my uncle Tim. He had an old 80s board. I used to knee board around, and then when I got older, I started getting big five boards and stuff like that, and
okay, yeah,
just kind of doing it like every kid, just skateboard, rollerblade, bike, and
going down hills, just kind of just playing with it. Yeah. All right, and then when did you start actually taking it serious?
In 7th grade, when we moved to Big Bear, and all the kids skated. So the kids I was hanging out skated. So I was just push around with them on my Walmart board, and I finally got a good board. So
were they already doing tricks and stuff?
Yeah, they're ollies and 50-50s and stuff. We got a couple kids that were pretty good for 7th graders and stuff.
Okay, yeah. I mean, once you start seeing them doing ollies, I think that's when you're like, okay, I gotta want to do that now. And then you start learning that, well, my board doesn't feel like their board, and then you start thinking about it. You're like, damn, I need that board.
Yeah.
So, do you remember getting your first board?
Yeah, I got a Shorty's Muska was my first board.
Almost hung up a Shorty's.
It was the red bottom Muska. I think I had Grind King trucks or something. But yeah, it was a Muska board. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Shout out to that, dude. And was there a local shop in Big Bear?
Yeah, I think it was called Real Deal. I think not Real. Yeah, I think Real Deal maybe.
Okay.
It was a shop, and it had its own skate park.
Sick.
Well, then they had Leroy's, because it's a snowboard town, you know. So there's always I think Leroy's, and I think it was Real Deal. I want to say. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was the name of it.
Did you go with your mom's or?
Yeah, my mom bought me the board. Yeah, we went in there, and then she got me the board.
That's so rad, dude. Yeah, it's always the best when you get to go pick out what you see on the wall.
Yeah.
It's just a whole different feeling when you're a little kid.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, you just get the CCS catalogs and circle everything you want.
Dude, I circled everything in that book, and I didn't get not one thing.
Same.
But back then, I don't think I was too little, but I don't think I felt like I could trust the mail that much at the time. Nowadays we order everything on. Yeah. But back then it was really, you're gonna buy a pair of shoes through the mail and you haven't even tried them on?
I think I did. Yeah, I did that one time, and I remember I had to go to the post office and get a COD. And when the UPS man came, I gave him a COD check, and then he dropped off my package.
That's wild. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's old school.
That is old school, man. Yeah, I think I ordered shoes once. Yeah, just because I could only get them in that color. Through the mail. It was a pair of Airwalk 1s in green.
Nice.
Man, back in the day, man. All right. Are you goofy or are you regular?
I'm goofy footed.
Goofy footed?
Yeah.
All right. What were the local spots that you would skate?
Now.
Or back then?
Oh, back then?
Yeah, let's go with back then.
And when I was in Big Bear, there was this church. I had this little bump. We'll skate that. And one of my homies had a box and flat bar. So his driveway kind of went up and then it went down. So we just kind of launched and then skate down.
Okay.
The rail. But then there's this part had a little curb. I was learning 5-0s. And then a post office. I had this down little curb. When I watched the Osiris the Storm, I saw Smolik skating. I was like, oh, I want to do that. Smolik was one of my favorite skaters, so I'll just practice no slides, slapping no slides going down the curb.
Dude, My favorite, dude. I
Yeah.
nose slides for days back in the day, man. My wheels would cone out.
Yeah.
You know, I had so many nose slides. Yeah, that's everything. Especially because, you know, as kids, we'll make the environment. You said there was kind of like an A-frame type of shape, and you're skating it like that. You know, like just putting the thing down.
Yeah.
You're like, maybe this is like a handrail, dude.
Yeah.
You
like
know,
a little hubba or something.
That's cool that you guys had those things to skate. Because that really kind of helps out, you know?
Yeah.
Big time.
Because then when it snowed, we'll just be like in his garage, just like skating flat ground or try to skate the rail, and then like
In the little area you have?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I didn't snowboard. Like, that's too rich for me, you know?
Yeah.
I can never afford $100 just for a day, you know?
Just for the mountain pass, you know, the ski lift. Yeah, that's the worst. I mean, I love snowboarding now, but back then, like, yeah, that was never an option.
Yeah.
And you were right there, too.
I was.
That sucks. I mean, I would think, like, maybe someone could hand me down stuff, you know what I mean?
We used to get, like, our old skate decks and just, like, wax the bottom and just bomb hills.
See, that sounds fun, too.
Yeah.
And you guys didn't think to do, like, the bungee cord, like how you see nowadays, huh?
No.
Like, damn, man, didn't be the first ones to do that.
Yeah. Really sick.
Yeah. But, man, that's everything, dude, as a youngster. The same thing with me, man. Like, I have this little carport right here. So, like, if it rained, I skated underneath found a little dry spot, even built, like, 2 kickers and I pretended it was a half, mini ramp.
That's what I need to do, like, just do something in my garage so when I could just, like, have, like, a little setup. That would be fun.
You have a garage? You can fit something in there?
Something.
That's cool.
Something.
That's cool. All right. What are the spots you're skating now?
Just my local is just Paulo or JFK. We'll go there.
JFK?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll street skate, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah. All right, dude. Yeah. I see you at like what's that West Covina Park, right? I always want to call it I always call it the Orange Park because they got a giant.
Oh, the Covina Park. Yeah, the Covina Park.
Covina Park.
That was like my 3rd time going there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are you close to those areas or?
Covina Park is like 15 minutes. I think it was like 15 minutes in the morning, so it's not too bad.
Yeah. All right.
That or I go to like Rosemead sometimes. It's fun.
Rosemead's pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to go to Ayala a lot, but I don't know. We stopped going. Like the homies, we just stopped going there. I don't know why. The place was fun.
Yeah. It happens sometimes. You start filling out another park, and then one gets left in the dust for a little bit.
I'm waiting for the new skate plaza to open up.
A new skate plaza?
Yeah, next to the pond in the Union.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they said it's gonna be done by the end of this year, hopefully. And like, I live like down the street from there, so I was like,
that's gonna be your local.
My new, like maybe a 3-minute skate.
That's rad, dude. I love that fact that they're putting so much stuff in that area.
Yeah,
it's making it more positive.
Yeah, it's like it's sick that they're doing all that now. We always like it's cool because like me and my family they do like a market night there, so I would go grub and I could go say what up, to Vince or Nate.
Yeah, you going to the pawn shop, right?
Yeah.
Dude, shout out to that. Is that your local shop?
Yeah, I'm super close from there. Dude. Like a stone throw away from the shop, so it's cool.
All right, dude. Yeah, dude, those dudes are rad over there, bro. Everybody's so supportive, especially for the show, and it's been amazing.
Yeah, those dudes are really cool there.
Hell yeah, shit. What's up there? Dude, and then what's your favorite stuff to skate like at
ledges
at Rosemead?
Oh, just the ledge.
Just the ledge?
Yeah, just ledges. I love ledges. I'm a ledge skater. Can't really do much, but I like ledges. They're fun. Like flat bars too. They're cool.
Yeah.
I think ledges.
I need to get back more on my grinds. I'm trying to find this window where I'm like, I know I could do it. It's just I'm still scared of them, or I'm not really 100% on them. But I've been locking in pretty good lately. But yeah, man, dude, I love ledges too.
Yeah, I love ledges.
Dude, that's sick. What kind of ledge dancing are you doing?
Nothing too crazy. I just like your basic tricks, but I don't like dance on it. Like that dude Bev, he's just like on the curve, just like dancing.
That guy's
13 tricks in like one curve. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
I wish I could. One day.
And he makes them look good, too.
Yeah.
Because there's a way you can do so many stuff. Yeah. You can see somebody do a bunch of, like, tricks, and you're like, that's cool, but...
Yeah.
But if you make it look stylish, damn.
No, like, I've been trying to work on, like, just no slides to crooks, and then, like, and people are like, oh, that trick's, like, lame now. I'm like, I don't... So I start trying to learn them. I'm like, all right.
Maybe I'll try. You can listen to
some
people
flip in, flip outs.
Yeah, but, like, you got to do what you enjoy, man. Like, back in the day, slappy nose slides were frowned upon. Like, everybody's like, you're supposed to ollie into that, you know? And I would just, I don't care, dude. I'm doing what I want to do, you know? So I would get it, too. And then I pushed Mongo for a long time. And it was till one day I went to, like, a little event. And then some guy on the loudspeaker was like, we got a Mongo in the house. And I was all, what? And so the rest of the day I just skated switch to act like if I was like not really Mongo.
That's why you should have shouted out. I'm skating switch.
I'm goofy foot, bro. No, I'm really not. Yeah, that was embarrassing. But yeah, but then again I would see it on video too, and I'm like, I don't like the way I look when I push that way. It just didn't look right.
We used to like push switch at the skate park I grew up skating, and like you can't do that. I'm like, well, switch or like still learn how to push, switch regular.
Switch,
like,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, unless you're Stevie Williams or something, then you can't push.
They always get the pass, right?
Yeah,
they always get the pass.
Like Tiago has a good switch push.
That's what they say.
One of the homies, Rudy, he was really good at skating. When he skates switch, he switched Mongos too, and like he gets a pass.
Yeah. Because, hey, some people got that style that make it look okay, you know?
Yeah.
You could just tell, like, oh, shit, he's going to switch.
Yeah.
Like, they make it like a thing. Like, I don't know how to describe it, really, but... Dude, that's amazing. Did you learn to push the other way, too, with the other foot?
Yeah,
just eventually?
Yeah, I just got on and just pushed. Because naturally, I'm, like, left-footed.
Uh-huh.
So it's, like, my dominant foot. So it was, like, natural for me.
That's cool. Yeah, I've always been. Luckily, that helped me out being a Mongo pusher. That when I do switch now, it looks more natural.
Yeah, you're probably like
my shoulders are straight. like
pushing like super fast, like switch.
Mm-hmm. I got people going, "Was that switch?" I go, "Yeah, man. Pay attention." All right, so ledges, huh? What's do you have a trick that you've done on a ledge that's your favorite so far? That
I do like a lot of like nollie nose slides.
Slides.
For some reason they like I could slide them better than a regular nose slide.
Okay.
So like nollie nose slides like my go-to like warm up kind of trick.
That's so badass.
Yeah, so I like to skate like nollie a lot.
Dude, that's amazing. All right. Dream trick to do.
Dream trick. Ooh. So many like tricks I want to learn. But if I could do like one trick, like really good, probably like a nollie back nose blunt. Like just have it lock on, just do it down anything or on anything would be sick. Like, I don't know, I think that trick looks sick.
For sure, dude. Anything in a blunt too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and for me personally, I like it to be blunt angled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that do a handrail, and I'm like, was that an overtail?
Yeah. Looks like they're just tail sliding.
Kind of. And then if I put it in my brain that it's just a tail slide, I might be able to do one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just scared to try to lock in still.
Yeah, that trick is scary.
Yeah. Dude, so sick, dude. Dream spot to skate?
Dream spot, like Makba. Just like everyone's dream spot or...
Ledges for days.
Yeah.
Marble, too.
Marble. I want to... Maybe some spots like in Brazil would be sick. So, but yeah. Probably just Makba.
Makba, huh? All right, dude. Well, I want to get back into pawn shop a little bit. Shout out to those dudes.
Yeah, shout out.
That's where you get all your stuff from, your boards? Yeah?
Pawn, yeah.
What kind of board? What's your setup?
Right now, the Pomona pawn deck, Lurpiv trucks. All my deck size is 825. Lurpiv trucks, Spitfires, and then Pepper grip. And then my bearings are bone, the big balls.
Uh-huh. Oh, damn.
Ones, yeah.
I haven't tried those ones.
They're pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dude,
shout out to that, bro. Do you get any Any gear kick to you? Any?
Sometimes they'll hook it up.
They'll hook it up?
Yeah.
Oh, from Pond?
Yeah, Pond. Yeah. Oh, from other people? Nah.
Okay. Any dream sponsors?
Dream sponsors be Build-A-Bear. Because my daughter loves going there, and we spend too much money. She has like 4 bears. She takes everywhere with her, so well, yeah, can be there. But if it's skateboarding related, or like Shorty's was like the sick team, you know. I grew up watching Smolik was like my favorite skater, so I was just like, Shorty's TSA was like my favorite company growing up and stuff. And I was lucky enough that one of my homies I grew up skating with, he was Am from.
Okay.
So we used to go to Chad's house, pick up the key, and then go skate Shorty's park.
Chad Musko's house?
Yeah.
Dang.
My homie Victor. Shout out to Victor Fanache.
Dude.
So we'll load up the car and just like stay there the whole weekend, and then you'll get like pros, Ams coming down and just skate there, and we'll skate till like 3-4 in the morning. I met like Mikey Taylor, P-Rod when they skated for like City Stars still. Like Tori Pudwill when he's like a little kid.
Dude.
He was just killing it. They had like this big like 9 rail. And these hubbles going down, he was just like killing it. He's like a little 10-year-old, 11-year-old kid. But yeah, it was fun. There's been a lot of cool people there skating, and just it was sick just to go down there. Dude. Get invited, like, hey, we're gonna go down to Shorty's. We got a spot for you. Like, let's roll. Like,
what city was that in?
I was in LA.
In LA?
So we'll drive from Ukaipa, go to Chad's house when he lived off of Sunset. Like, pick up the key and run down. Like, hey, what's up, homies? You guys have fun. What's up, Vic? Here's the key. Later. Like, fortunately, we never got the chance to skate with them over there.
Right.
Because that's when he started doing, like, his music and all that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, cool. I'm still picturing Chad like the way he is now with his art and, you know. Like, when he was living off of Sunset, he was doing a lot of like his maintenance to the house. Yeah. You know, and then you think about the old Chad Muska where
that's all like the Muska beats era.
Yeah.
That's the era like my homie was like when he finally got like bumped up to Am, like that was when like Muska started doing like Muska beats and all that stuff, and Muska was like allergic to sleeves. He had like the cut off shirts all the time.
He was allergic to sleeves.
That's what he used to say in his interview, like this 401 interview. He was just like, yeah, I'm allergic to sleeves, and that's why he always had the cut off sleeves back then.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. If I kind of want to post that now on his Instagram when I see him. Yeah. Like see a shirt. If he's wearing a shirt with sleeves, I'm like, I thought you were allergic to those, bro.
That's all he has, like all sleeves now. It must be cold out there.
Yeah, it's cold in Ohio. You know. Dude, amazing, dude. Any other cool stories like that you have?
No, just like, because like at this time we had a house. When I lived in Ukaipa, that's what I meant. Like, pretty much they're still my friends to this day, you know? I like moved up to Ukaipa like when I was like in high school, like 10th grade. So, that's how I learned pretty much. Kind of
like with the homies, like a homie pad?
Yeah,
like a skate pad?
Yeah, we had a skate pad.
Sick.
That's when we were a little bit old. When I was a little bit older.
Right. You guys got jobs, I'm sure, and was able to pay rent or no?
Yeah, because it was like older dudes.
Okay.
And then, we just lived in like this house. It was just like a skater house, and like my homie Victor lived there with us. So a bunch of like packages will just come to his house, and he'd be like in New York or like somewhere like on tour with Shorties and stuff.
So sick.
And then like my homie Jeff would be like, hey, there's a package, want me to put it in your room? He's like, oh no, I brought it for you guys, like just, you know, make sure my cousin, my brother gets some stuff, and then you guys could split it up, you know. So
damn,
he was always hooking us up because he was like on Shorties, Circa, Venture, pretty much whatever Chad was on, like my homie was on.
That's amazing, dude. Does he still in contact with Chad or?
One time it was like Chad was like on live chat, and then I'm like, "Hey, what's up? Do you remember homie Victor Fernacci?" He's like, "Oh yeah, it's the homie." I was like, "Oh, sick!" I'm
That's
like,
amazing.
"Yeah, he still remembers him."
That's amazing. And
I was out there with I was at this Stoops event at the old local park, and my homie Victor rolled up, and then I was like, "Hey, you still talk to Chad or whatever?" And then he's like, "Not really. He doesn't really talk to nobody." But when we were out there I bought this catalog because I like to collect like old skateboarding stuff. That's
Okay.
like I do it as a hobby. So I found like this old Shorty's catalog, and then my homie Victor was on the back of the cover.
Sick.
It was like his welcome to the team.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, I had my wife roll up to him like, "Hey, can you sign this for me?" Like I was all filming it and stuff. But, yeah.
Oh, who signed it?
My homie Victor, because he was
Okay.
like on the back cover.
Oh, so you wanted to film it?
Yeah, so I was just
Okay.
like filming it. It's on my IG page.
Dude, that's amazing.
It still rips too.
And shout out to Stoops too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. I think since you brought him up, I believe that we told him that you were gonna be on this episode.
Yeah, I seen that he posted like a story, and then he was here. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sick! I'm about to go next weekend."
That's so bad.
Shout out Josh.
And then I said, "Do you have a question for you?" And then I think he just said Rudy Felix.
Oh yeah, that's the homie Rudy.
Okay.
Rudy Phillip. That's the homie. I want to get him on here. It'll be sick. Yeah, he's been my homie since we were like kids. I know him since he was like maybe 14, 15.
Okay. Shout out.
Yeah, I was just skating with him like a few weeks ago. Vince and I took him out to go skate, and he just ripped it. He's super good. He'll work like a 14-hour day and then like still like tray flip down like a 10 stair or something. Like, just
How old
rip.
is he?
I think he just turned like maybe like 34, 35.
Okay, so
maybe.
he's in his 30s and he's doing that.
Rips, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you say like the long ass shift and then jumping down the stair. I'm thinking of picturing a 20-year-old.
Yeah, nah, he's a little older.
Ooh-wee.
And he's like, yeah.
Well,
He
do
rips.
it
He
while
still
you're
rips.
young, man. Young enough, because I don't know how
Yeah.
good your knees are. Mine's hurting
Nah,
today.
my knees. I just got over a knee injury.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just like slammed on my ramp, and I was like, oh, this is still skating. Next day, I couldn't even walk, and it's been like hurting for like, it was like a month. But it's barely feeling better.
Knees are crazy, man.
Yeah.
They're like once they're kind of damaged, you kind of gotta treat them right,
Yeah.
and do the PTO on them, because man, mine were bad, and I was thinking, man, I probably need surgery, and then I just got healthier, and my knees got better.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I thought I was like, oh, if it still hurts, I'm going to have to go get a like X-ray or MRI or something,
And they're gonna tell you some shit. And
Yeah,
then,
so I was like, oh, I'm just going to chill and like not skate as hard. And then,
if Peralta was here, he would say, I recommend not to do the surgery, because he had 2 knee surgeries.
Yeah.
And he's like, he wishes he hadn't done it. Then again, I don't know, man. We don't have those, that kind of money, like
I don't know.
Kobe Bryant money, where you get the
Yeah.
best guy to fix your,
I was just like, I'm just going to take it easy and just like not try to skate hard. You know, but then some mornings I felt good. I'm like, all right, good. And then like, I'll skate, and then like I couldn't walk the next day. I'm like limping at work, and I'm like, oh, like good thing like work is chill.
I was gonna
like,
say, how does your work know that you skateboard?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
They just like look at me like, aren't you old? I'm like, yeah,
That was
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one time I fractured my foot, and I was just like in a boot. Like my boss was like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Oh, skateboarding." And he's like, "Aren't you a little too old for that?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's still
Do you
fun."
want to see
though."
what I can do
I was
first
like,
before you
yeah,
start
I was like-
judging?
I was like, "It's still fun." Like,
Man. Yeah, man. Those people are the ones that somehow society got a hold of them, and they're following the rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm trying to break these rules over here, being the old guy skateboarding, like, are you too old for that? Now people see it and go, damn, you still do that?
Yeah.
Instead of saying, like, you still do that? It's different.
Yeah, it's better than doing nothing.
It's more
I guess,
accepted
you know?
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the old homies all the older dudes are skating now. It's just like super good still. Just like, dang, that's tight.
Yeah, dude. Did you ever take any breaks off of the skateboard? Yeah.
I started again in 2020.
Okay.
Didn't skate it for maybe like 6-7 years.
Oh, wow.
Maybe like once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rudy, my homie Rudy will call me up and like, or he's like, hey, the homie Nate's visiting. He's back in town from New York. Come to.
You got to skate.
Come to. We call our locals. We call it Shit Park.
Okay.
Come down to Shit Park. I'm like, all right, I'll be there, And then try to skate. And then my homie Rudy's like pushing me. He's like, hey, I need a trick. I need to film a trick. I'm like, I haven't skated for like maybe 3-4 years,
Right. Did that kind of put a fire under you to want to skate, or did you kind of go like I wasn't ready yet?
Nah, like
wasn't ready.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna start skating, and then like, when I used to live in Almani, and then like all the people I skated with like stopped skating.
Yeah, that happened.
So I was just like, I guess I'll just slow down or whatever, you know. So, and then just started like partying a lot, and then that kind of like messes it up, you know.
Right.
And then like in 2020, my dad ended up passing away. So instead of like just drinking, and I just quit smoking cigarettes. So
Okay.
I was like, I don't want that to be an excuse to start again, like smoking cigarettes, or like I don't want to just drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I like saw my board like in the garage, and I was like dusted off the cobwebs, you know. And then I lived in Monrovia at the time, and Monrovia Park was like 2 blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
So I just woke up one morning, and then I was just like, you know what, the skate park is down there, and just went over there and just started skating and like trying to get everything back, and then fell in love with it again. And I was just like, yo, this is like super fun, you know, like
that's amazing.
why did I stop?
So, I mean, sometimes I mean, as much as I regret too personally stopping my skating for like over 10 years, sometimes I guess it's part of life, you know. Maybe it was part of my journey. Yeah, it's part of your journey, and you just found it back at the right time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Skateboards are a blessing, dude, in disguise. You know, like you said, you dust off the cobwebs, and now you're happy.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Did you feel like your muscle memory was still there a little bit?
It was hard. Like, actually, like, yeah, it was still hard. It was just like I skate one day and have to like
a little rusty.
Yeah, rusty, and then I started getting like my tricks back, and I was like, why am I trying to be good? Like, I'm already old. Like, I should just be happy like with the same 5 tricks I have, you know, and just do those and then just go home for the day, you know, like.
Yeah, I mean that's how I got back in the board.
Yeah, I still want to like learn new tricks and.
But that's what happened though. You're like, well, let me be satisfied with these 5, and then you get those 5, and then all of a sudden like you just keep going, and next thing you know, you're pushing yourself little by little every day or every time you're on the board.
Yeah, every day I try to do something. I try to film something or try to do something that like oh, this is kind of sketchy to do, and then like just try to do it, you know.
That's so cool. I mean, dude, that's so rad. That I love the fact that you're still doing it, you know.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And dude, so we're sorry to hear about your pops, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah. And in a way, like you said, like I'm glad you didn't jump back into cigarettes or, you know, or party
mode and all that stuff.
Because it could go that way too, man. It can go that way.
I don't want it to go that way.
Were you married at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been married for 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have a daughter, you said?
Yeah, she's 6. Yeah, she's 6 years old.
Shout out to
she's
the family.
On the board. Try to skate, but she's too busy now.
She's too busy now?
Yeah, sometimes she'll skate with me, like, in the backyard. Or sometimes she'll wake up in the morning, I'm like, hey, come to the skate park. And she'll come around, push around.
Did you get her all padded up and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, helmet. Yeah. Sometimes, like, I'll put, like, when we're on the ramp, she's all set up, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But then sometimes she's, like, so stubborn. She's like, no, I don't need that. I'm like, I just need my helmet. I was like, oh, just put on the helmet. Your mom's going to start yelling at us. like, you need your helmet.
Yeah.
When you start skating really good and you're old enough, then you can stop wearing a helmet.
Yep.
But she likes it. She always, every time we go to pond, she's like, there's this 0 board there. She's like, oh, can we go get it? Can we buy the 0 board? And I had to tell her the other day, I was like, some kid bought it. She was all sad. I was like, don't worry, I'll get you a better one.
Yeah.
I'll tell Vince to order another one for you. Don't worry.
Was it the graphic she was hyped on?
Yeah, she just liked the skull.
The skulls?
It's like, you know those little like completes that they have, they pre-built, and then she just liked those skulls. I was like, oh, you get that from your mom. The skulls and stuff.
Dude, well, that's cool that you spend some time with her, some quality time, and you guys are skating together.
Yeah.
She'll remember that later.
Yeah.
You know, even if she doesn't keep doing it, you know.
I'm trying to get her to drop in without me holding her hands. She's getting there.
Man.
She was like, the last time we were out on our ramp, she was trying to like ollie the fakie. And I'm like, dude, how do you decide to do that? You know, I was like tripping out. Like, she got one good too, and she came back down, and like, then I grabbed my phone, tried to film it, and she wasn't getting off the ground though. I was like, oh man, that first one was perfect.
Yeah, at least you saw it.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
oh. I was like, all right, I'll just put the ones that she was trying. Post the ones that she was trying.
That's so cool. A proud dad moment right there. You're like, I didn't tell her to do that. She just got
yeah,
done
she
on
just
her own.
like tried to do that.
Are you doing that? Ollie to fakie on the ramp? So she didn't see you do it? Okay.
No, I'm trying to relearn all my stuff on the ramp. Like, I could just.
And this is your mini ramp in your backyard.
Yeah, the pig ramp.
The pig ramp, dude. I seen it on your Instagram. That's rad. Is that your pig too? How many pigs do you have?
We have 2 pigs, Callie and Thing.
And Thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing, we found him roaming in the streets of Pomona.
What?
Yeah, it was like my lady was like on the next door app and someone found him. And my lady just messaged the dude. He's like, well, if no one claims him, like, I'll take him.
Yeah.
You know? So, no one claimed him, so we just drove down to the guy's house. He lived kind of by Pomona skate park.
Mm-hmm.
So we grabbed their little dog crate, threw him in there, and then took him
And you
home.
already had a pig?
Yeah, we already had this. We had, he's our 3rd pig. We used to have one named Pancake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you make them into pancakes?
No.
Like,
No.
you don't raise them for food?
No.
Okay.
No, they're pets. They're pets. No.
I have to ask, man. I don't know, because you said we had one pancake.
She ended up passing away once we bought our house. Because we used to have her in our little apartment. And then, so, like, she started getting big, so she was at my in-laws' house.
Mm-hmm.
So my lady was like, all right, we're just going to start saving for our own pad. So we just started working a lot, and then finally got our pad, and then I don't know what happened. I think she got sick, or, so. But she was already old. She was probably like 7, 8, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up passing, which is sad.
What do you do? What happens after that?
We got her cremated.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have her in a little urn and all that stuff, so.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then one of my buddies.
She's family.
Yeah. She was like smarter than my dogs.
Damn.
My wife taught her how to like sit down and lay down and stuff. Like, it's crazy. They're like,
it's like a potbelly pig?
Yeah, they're
like...
potbellies. Yeah.
Okay.
And then after a while, we weren't thinking of anything, and then my friend, he's like, hey, my wife has a pet pig, and they're moving to our apartment, and they can't keep her anymore. Yeah. I was like, yeah. Showed her pictures, and then we're like, so they gave her to us, which is Callie, and then like Thing, we found them. So so we have 2 pigs.
Which one's the bigger one?
Callie.
Callie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the biggest, but Thing is almost up there. They're almost the same size now. They're pretty.
Do they get on the mini ramp?
They used to just chill up there.
Oh,
and
really?
During the rain, I had it like covered up.
And
then they'll just like take the tarp and then like use it as a bed. I need to start tying this down or something.
Yeah, I had a tarp over my mini ramp, but when it rained and if I didn't uncover it, then the water would be underneath it and the wood would start, rotty a little bit, so you'd have to take it off to dry it, put it back on to protect it. It would just became I leave it off. Yeah, and plus like they start getting holes in it,
Yeah.
After a while, the sun just. And then I don't feel like they make them the same anymore. Damn tarps.
Never had. Oh, the tarps.
Yeah, tarps. Yeah, like the first one I had lasted for a long time.
Maybe like a wax canvas one.
And then there was another one I bought. I felt like I bought the same one, and this
tarps
one was
are expensive too.
Hell yeah!
I know. It's like where my father-in-law has his warehouse. There's like a place. He's like, oh yeah, they sell tarps right there. I was like, oh, I need one. I need like a 20 by like 16. He's like, oh, that's like probably like $800. I'm like, oh my gosh.
What?
Like, all right. Well, I guess I got to put some overtime in.
I went to Walmart, and it was like $40-$60 or something like that for the big one.
Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah.
Get one soon before it starts raining.
I want to replace the wood already on the top.
And I have masonite, and on mine, I'm like, oh, that's probably not going to last that long.
Okay. Did you buy it pre-cut? No, you made it yourself?
Some guy was selling it on OfferUp.
Okay.
And then, like a week later, it was like free. So my buddy Marco, he's like, hey, do you want this? I was like, come help me take it apart, So I hit message the guy. I was like, yeah, I'll come tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. And then got like 2 of my friends, and then we went there, took it apart, and then threw it in the U-Haul, and then started putting it together. It took like a year to put it up. I was like lagging on it, but I finally got it up now, and
Enjoying it?
Yeah, try to.
Try to, huh?
I try to. Skated it Friday night with some friends, some homies.
It does, like, you think, like, for me personally, I thought, oh, damn, as soon as I get a ramp here, everybody's going to come over. Yeah, it came over when you offer food and drinks.
Yeah. I was like telling the homies.
You got to have a barbecue.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I'm going to have a barbecue skate jam, you know.
Yep, that'll get them there.
Yeah, I was like, well, a lot of people were hitting me up, like, you know, like, I got a random message from some dude that started skating again in Pomona. He's like, I'd like to come check out your ramp. I'm like, dude, yeah, just hit me up whenever.
Yeah.
You know? The homie Ben hit me up. He's like, hey, I want, you know, to come skate. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have a barbecue. Don't trip. I'm going to, like, let me just clean up the backyard. And, like, start getting everything ready, you know? Like, before summer ends, I want to throw something.
If you want to put some fake turf back there, you got pigs, so I don't know if that's going to work, but, because... they're muddy, but you know, yard butler out there.
I know. I see that. I was like trying to convince my wife. I was like, hey, because we're gonna like kind of like section off our backyard, so we have a place to like chill at.
Yeah.
Like, hey, like I seen this guy on this podcast. I'm gonna go on, you know, like maybe we could hit him up and like get this side and we'll fence it off, you know, like.
Do those pigs like dig? Yeah, they dig.
I have like these like bricks. Like lay down, they like tore like half of it up. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, they love to like dig.
Yeah,
for, like,
and they like root
grubs and stuff. Yeah, root. Yeah.
They like to eat all the grubs, and we get those like potato bugs in our backyard.
They're just like, damn. It's kind of cool that they're like kind of keeping the yard maintenance, but at the same time they're tearing it up to do it.
Yeah, they tear it up.
Yeah. I wonder. There's got to be a secret or a way to. I don't know.
I just need to like.
They're just naturally gonna do it always.
Yeah, they're just gonna do it no matter what.
I watch a lot of that homestead rescue type of deal.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
and
nice.
People have their pigs. They I want my free roaming, and then they're tearing up everything. I get it. You want free roaming, but you can't let them do whatever they want.
Yeah, that's why we're like, we need to keep them on like the side of the house, and sometimes they like to rub when they get because they like. Dump out all the water and start rolling like in the mud and stuff. Then they start rubbing like against a tree and like side of my garage. Like where they rub at, it's like it's all broken now. They rub on the side of the ramp, so you get like mud on one side. Like
they're like using it as a scratcher too.
Like, a little bit back scratcher.
My friend's dog used to do that to their house because they had like stucco. So the dog used to like scratch the side of himself with the house, and it was just all dark spot right there. You're like, dude,
that's how the ramp is. You get like a little dry spot of them with mud. I'm like, trying to like sweep that up
But that's cool, dude. I love it. I love that you have those pigs as pets. Because I don't think we've had a guest here that has pigs.
Yeah, we have 2 pigs, 6 chickens. My daughter wants to get a turkey. So I don't know. We said
all for pets though.
Pets only.
Okay, my neighbors used to have turkeys when I was a kid, and one morning. I was the kid that used to live next door. They're like, "Go check it out!" But my grandma just killed one. And they had it hanging upside down in the back here because they have a barn.
Yeah,
and she was plucking the feathers out.
Dang.
Yeah,
I know that's what my mom like. Because I'm half Filipino, so my mom's like, "Are you guys gonna eat the pigs and the chickens?" We're like, no, like this is not the Philippines, Mom. Like these are our pets.
Yeah, and I apologize to the family for saying to eat your family, but you know. I'm just curious because
no, there's some people that do that. They harvest their own animals and they eat them.
That's what I was gonna say because a lot of those people won't give them a name because they don't want to have that attachment, you know. But then you have a little daughter one day. She's like, "No, that's animals. Fluffy. I love him," or something. You're like, "Oh man."
Nah, never. I wouldn't. I'd be like the episode of The Simpsons when Homer raises that lobster and he's eating it crying.
Yeah, also you see the big doe eyes. You're like, come on, relax. Yeah. Dude, that's amazing. All right. Dude, I was going to say, too, do the chickens produce eggs?
No, yeah, they're still small. They're about like 2 months.
Okay.
2 months
old. So you have a coop and everything?
Nah, yeah, we got to build one. We just have them like, we built like a little bigger, kind of like a little smaller coop. We keep them inside the house right now, but...
I thought about getting some chickens here, bro.
They're cool and they're fun. My daughter loves them, but yeah, they're just.
I wouldn't mind having like how I saw again on that one TV show. They had like this kind of coop that was on wheels. Like, they made it out of a trailer, so that way they could move it and fertilize the lawn at the same time. I want to
get something like that, but some of that stuff's expensive
for sure.
And then like our friends, they have some chickens too, and they turn in like a part of the garage into like where like they lay and chill
the
at,
eggs.
you know.
Okay.
And then they have like came outside the side of the garage, and then it goes in partial inside the garage. I was like, dang.
Like
But,
a little setup. Yeah.
yeah. I needed something because we used to have 4 other chickens, but one of our dogs just like
Got to.
got to them, thought they were toys. My daughter found them. Like,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, I was like, oh, like. So we need to build like a chain link fence. We have like a spot for them, like that's like cemented. It's like kind of like in a backyard, like off to the side a little bit. So I'm thinking about just building something there.
Sounds like you have a pretty good amount of space.
Backyard's pretty good. We live on a corner lot.
Okay.
So it's just like, yeah, because like we still got a bunch of. We could still host a party and have like
all that
the big old ramp still right there. Still,
cool.
you know.
That's cool, man. Dude, shout out to all the pets and.
Yeah, we love them. It's a lot of work to take care of them, but love them.
I bet it's a full-time job, just that.
Yeah, the pigs are a lot to clean up. They're easy. It's just
are they loud at all or anything?
Oh, when he hears somebody, he starts squealing for food. Just loud. We're like, oh my gosh!
Is that you got something for me? You got something for me?
Like this morning, I fed him. And then before I was going to come over here, he just starts squealing for food. I'm like, I just fed you 20 minutes ago. Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he's a big crybaby.
Yeah. All right, dude. Let's get back into the. Are you working on any projects for skating? Are you filming for anything? Dude, would you want to?
I was kind of with Vince. We're filming something for like the palm boards and stuff because that's like the graphic he did for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to film something, but slowly working on it. Like he ended up getting hurt,
and
then we're just trying to find time because like his days is like kind of like different.
They don't line up.
Yeah, and then but he said there's no rush. I was like, all right, there's no rush. There's no rush. We just need to get a couple tricks and then just like a little Instagram edit or something. So
that's cool. I mean, it's always fun to work on something just to give yourself a little like, oh, cool. Like we're gonna get out, do something with the boys.
I know we went out, try to film for that, and then it was just hard. I couldn't even get what I wanted to get, so it's just like next time.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you too, like, how do you balance life with skateboarding?
I just as any. I usually just skate in the mornings. Usually I skate Sundays morning for like a couple hours. That's it.
That's just Sundays usually?
Yeah, and then sometimes like after work, now I have the ramp, so sometimes I'll just get home, skate the ramp, or sometimes Fridays after work I'll go skate. Like after work, 'cause I get out of work like at 2:30, so
that's not bad.
One of my buddies at work, he'll be like, "Hey, let's go skate," So
you start like at 6.
No, oh yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, 6 in the morning, right?
Yeah, on Fridays, and then so we'll just try to go somewhere. We'll go to like Avocado Park, the 4th Street Park, because it's like right there from our work, or like South Omani, or then sometimes you'll be like, hey, let's go to JFK.
You go down, you said Fridays?
Yeah, Fridays after work sometimes, yeah.
Maybe I'll meet you there, man.
Yeah,
4th Ave.
Yeah, the park was fun.
Yeah,
I didn't even start going there until
I drive by it now because I go to La Puente, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, but I always want to go. I'm like, man, I miss 4th Ave.
I don't like that ledge. The ledge is butter.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little flat bar. That's all I skate. And
Okay.
then that little curve one.
The higher ledge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fun too.
Yeah, I like
can't do
that part
anything
too.
else there, but
I mean, it's fun because it's got some flow to it. Even though it's kind of tight, but it's still got some flow.
try to skate that brick bank too. That
I
thing's
love
fun,
that
but
brick bank.
it's hard to skate.
That's my warm up usually,
Yeah?
right there. Yeah, like not the big part.
Yeah, okay.
The small part where you're.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
little baby part. Don't get it all
Yeah.
twisted out there.
That one's fun too. Just to like nollie back 180s and come down. And
Yeah. I do fakie, but it feels good. Like, and I love the way the bricks sound with the wheels.
I'm like, they need to start doing some more stuff like that at skate parks.
Yeah, giving some different terrain.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was telling my buddy, I was like, hey, because we're gonna build like some railings. So like, because when I put my ramp up, we had to cut a foot off each side to make it fit.
Oh.
Because where I wanted it at, my wife's like, nope. I'm like, how about here? She's like, yeah, but it's kind of blocking this and blocking that. I was like, we're gonna cut it. Don't worry, you know.
Okay.
And
So
then,
like where you stand on, you had to cut
yeah,
that
so
short?
it's only like a foot. It's kind of sketchy, but
yeah.
But you know, sometimes it makes it
So
work.
you're gonna put a railing around?
Yeah, like a railing. And then I was like telling my homie that's gonna help me do that. He's like a carpenter and all that stuff. So I was like, hey, can you bring something so we could like diamond cut like one of the sides up so we get that cool sound, you know?
On the coping?
Yeah, on the coping.
Ooh,
He's like, yeah, we could definitely do that. And I was like, just bring your grinder or whatever to do, and I'll buy like the things for it, you know?
Keen Ramps does that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, that'll be sick to have and just get that, just to, you know, make my neighbors mad.
Yeah. I was gonna, dude, how are the neighbors with all this stuff? They're cool?
They're cool. I remember like one time, or like Vince was over skating, and then he was just like looking at her, like in their backyard. I was like, yeah, we're just skateboarding, man. Like, it's cool.
Your neighbor was looking over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, what's that noise coming from?
Yeah.
Know? And then one of my neighbors that lives across, like, because I'm on a corner and they live across the street, she's sending like my wife a video, and you just see my head going back and forth.
She's like, who?
She's like, what is Mark doing? I was like, oh, his ramp's finished, so he's just skating. He's like, oh, I was just cleaning. I just saw his head like bouncing up and down, like.
Oh, it just keeps going on this side of the
Yeah.
fence, this side of the fence. You're like, wait, what? That's funny. That's like when you see that dog, like, kind of
jumping.
Yeah, you don't even know where. Like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But neighbors are pretty cool. They're mellow, chill.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah, I don't skate too late anyway, so.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, dude, I'd love to get out with you guys and do some skating.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. Do you have any plans today? What are your plans today after the show?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. Probably go eat. There's like a little event I'm gonna go to in Pomona. Support my buddy. He's like he owns a restaurant in Pomona.
Okay.
So he's gonna do like a little side job thing. So he told us about it yesterday because we eat there like a lot.
Yeah.
And then like his son and my daughter are like really cool. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this event. I was like, all right, we'll stop by, because that's why I wanted to bring my lady and my daughter here, because we're gonna just go
Straight
eat after, you know, somewhere uptown or
go
whatever.
hang out.
Yeah.
Do you have to go back and get them now?
No, I'll probably. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll escape.
She'll watch this episode. She's like,
Yeah.
no, you didn't come back for me. I remember. No. But that's rad. But what kind of event? Like, what's going down?
It's just like, I don't know. It's just like a theme. They just like sell some stuff, and like there's, like, you could change like take clothes and like swap them out.
Oh,
it's
okay.
just,
I
like,
see what you're
I think it's
saying.
like at a farm or something. So it's like,
What are
Pomona
they-
has like a lot of farms, you know.
Right.
I think
What do
there's
they
like 4
call
or
those
5
things?
urban farms there.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. They called it something weird. I think they had like, or some like hippie thing. I think they had like rocks and, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget what they call those things. It's like, it's kind of like yeah, it's
It
like a
sounded
swap
like-
meet
yeah,
type of deal, but
But it's
not.
just like more like they have like because it said like palm reading there, so it's like some
Okay.
like hippie thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get some cool little, what do you call it? Stones. Some,
Yeah.
You know?
Some healing rocks.
Healing rocks. Yeah, man. Whatever you believe in. Whatever helps. Need some for my knees.
Yeah, healing rocks, some moon rocks.
Moon rocks. Let's go. All right, dude. Any plans for the future? Anything like skateboard wise, family wise?
Just skate as much as I can, and just you know, watch my daughter grow, maybe extend my family, you know.
Okay.
A lot more trips, you know, like we just found out recently my daughter could handle like long plane rides now, so
Did you guys go to the Philippines or something?
no, that's gonna be soon. That's gonna be on the list. But in December, we went to Brazil to visit our friends. We have some friends out there we haven't seen since probably like six years or so.
That's amazing.
So we went out there to visit them, and then
Were you allowed to take your skateboard?
Yeah, I was, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
And then it was funny because when I got there, my friend, he was like, oh, because they just bought a new house. And he's like, oh, there's a new skate park right here. I'm like, oh, I didn't bring my board. But I was like, Like, maybe I'll just go buy one, you
Yeah.
know? So I went to one of the local shops there, and I was just like, looking at the boards, I was like, yeah, nah.
Not even
whatever.
not even just to buy it.
Yeah.
And, like, you can even leave it there.
I
You
don't
know,
know. I
like,
feel like I'll just break it or something. Like, I'm way too big,
Mm.
like, to skate one of these boards, you know? But I just went there and just bought, there's, like, my favorite Brazil shoe company is called Osh Footwear.
okay.
So I was just like, I just bought a bunch of stuff off that, you know? So I was just like, I'm going to get these shoes, I'm going to get this hoodie, some socks, a hat, like, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I never heard of those shoes.
Yeah, it's like a Brazil company.
Are they skate?
Yeah, skate. Yeah.
Okay.
They premium stuff. There's like a shop back in the day, and I think in Rialto had them, was selling them. I was like, oh shoot, I don't have to go to Brazil to buy them, you know. And then I don't think they have them anymore. I was like, dang, because I remember I messaged them. I was like, hey, you guys ship to the States? They're like, oh, no, not anymore. I was like, oh,
Damn.
that's all right.
Yeah. You don't have them anymore? You don't
Yeah, I do have them.
Okay.
I skated a pair that I had like 10 years ago, and they started falling apart, you know, because there's...
They're old?
Yeah, just old. And I recently bought a pair when I was out there, and I was like, I don't want to skate these. I just want to hang on to them, you know? Like,
yeah.
That's what I do. I have like shoe collector, and so I just like, I don't know.
Skate shoes?
Yeah, I like skate shoes.
Do you buy the Nikes or? Do you
some. I try to stay away
from those.
From them. I have a couple pairs, like when those new P rods came out.
Well, yeah.
And I bought a couple of Dunks. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna try to skate them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm always just go back to like, right now I'm skating the 982s or whatever, like the Costin 2 reissue kind of. So I'm skating those right now.
Sick.
So yeah, I just like DCs and, you know, the fat puffy shoe. Like,
I
grew up skating, you know, like I like that, you know.
Yeah, you're wearing New Balance.
Yeah,
these are your chillers.
Yeah, I don't want to skate them yet, but these shoes is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super comfy, and yeah, I just bought another pair.
Of the Reynolds?
Yeah, the brown ones.
Okay, is this a new one that you just dropped?
Yeah, these are the gray ones that came out with. The 933s. It's a good shoe. It's super comfy.
You feel like it's gonna skate well too when you use it?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, I just got done skating the Tiago 1010, so that's a good shoe.
Shout out to Tiago.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm so like, I'm still bugged out about how New Balance got into the skate world.
Yeah.
Because I was missing, you know, skating for a while, and then when I came back, I see kids wearing New Balance. I'm like, isn't that an old man shoe? You know, like that's a dad
that's
shoe.
That's what these feel like.
You know,
they're tight.
And then, but then I'm like, what happened here? You know, and then now they're in the skate world, and I'm like, okay, but I've never tried a pair.
Yeah, I remember people were like, when the Reynolds shoe came out, they're like, oh, finally a new shoe with the toe runner. You know, I like that look, the toe runner, and I'm like, people are like, I follow like this OG like skate shoe collecting page, and like this is the first, like one of the first runner shoes, and they're talking about like the links and stuff. So I was like, yeah, the links is where it's at.
Dude, yeah, back in the day, dude, the big old puffy shoes.
Yeah,
we got a pair of the Jeremy Ray's right here.
Oh, I know. I heard that they're gonna try to. I think he might say that he's talking about bringing that shoe back or something. They're trying to get. I think audio might be coming back soon.
Audio, yeah,
audio. I like seeing all that stuff. Like when iPath came back, I was like, oh, sick. The Grasshoppers were good.
iPath, yeah.
Yeah, the Kenny Reed shoe was good to skate in back in the day.
Okay. See, that's all I was missing at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
When did you stop skating? Were you?
Probably like, let's see here. I must have been like 22, 23 when I stopped the first time. And then I think I started skating again like at 28 or something when my brother started skating. And then
what were you rocking when you first?
Like when I first started skating, I was Plan B all day.
But like shoe wise,
they were Airwalks.
Oh yeah.
The Airwalk ones or pretty much Airwalks. I think that's what we rode. And then Osiris.
Oh yeah.
Globes.
I'm trying to get the Osiris.
And then it became DVS because they were just affordable.
DVS, yeah.
But they didn't last.
No, I like the I'm trying to find a pair that like of the Peter Smolik, the ODS, but people want like 500 for that shoe. I'm like, I can't drop that. I can't.
Anybody got it lower out there?
Yeah, I seen one for like 150, but I'm like, I don't know. I have like the shoe box. You know, back in the day, Osiris had like dope ass shoe boxes, you know, like what they're like. It was like small, it's like Shorty's graphic, you know,
Right.
on top of the box. I'm like,
Dude,
I found the box like on eBay, so I have
you
it, like,
get a
displayed.
giant sticker and a fucking like and a keychain or
Yeah,
something attached to it. Remember?
yeah. And then you have the keychains and extra pair of laces.
Yep, different color to match
Yeah.
the colorway.
Yep.
Yep.
You can,
Man, I had a box of just shoelaces because I
Yeah.
would have just put them to the
Yeah.
side, you know?
Yeah.
Even the bag had the logo
Yeah,
on it, the
yeah.
plastic bag. Come on, what happened to everybody, man? I want to see that come back.
Budget cuts.
At least have an extra pair of laces.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do
That's what's
without
good
a
with these.
keychain.
Yeah, good with these. These come with an extra pair of laces, which is good.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I bought one pair of S's that came with the extra pair of laces, and I thought, oh, they're bringing that back. And then the next pair was like, nope, it was just for that one. I'm like, man,
No, I'm like,
well, what happened here, man? But that's cool that you're a collector.
yeah.
Do you get to show them off at the house or anything? or-
I just started displaying stuff because like we have like an upstairs, and I just kind of like I started hanging up boards because it's supposed to be my wife's office because she's a school teacher. She's like, oh, it's gonna be my office.
Okay.
We bought our house like 5-6 years ago, and she never turned it. So I like
Okay.
kind of like took it over, and I have like some stuff up. I finally put a couple boards up, and then
Tasteful though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just try not to
Not
keep
crazy like this house is too much.
it,
But yeah.
my wife would never let me. We
Right?
have some stuff because I live in a craftsman style house, so we have all these little built-ins, and then I have that stuff full of just like random stuff,
Like all collectibles.
yeah, like collectible stuff and like stuff that I grew up having and then finding again, and like just cool stuff. And
That's
then,
amazing.
well, I think it's cool, you know.
Of course.
And then, but yeah, my wife's like, dude, that's too cluttered. I'm like, I'll take it all out, but it's gonna go up, and I'm going upstairs next to my office, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then she's like, no, just keep it there.
Just keep it there, yeah. I mean, it could get too much, man, because like that little display case over there, sometimes I'm like, if it gets a little cluttered, then you got to take it all down
Yeah.
to dust it, you know,
Yeah.
just to keep it looking nice. You're like, man, if I just kept it simpler, it'd be...
Yeah.
But I have so much stuff, and I want to, you know, display it so when people come in here, they can see.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that stuff, though. Just like, I don't know, just like looking at everybody's like knickknacks and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I know I collected like Finn's always like, hey, give me some pawn stuff, you know, like a little pin or something. I'm like, all right, cool, like put it up, or
Yeah.
he'll give me like a sticker or whatever that he drew made of. I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna
Yeah.
display that, and like, you know, it's just I like that kind of stuff because I wish I collected all the stuff that I had back in the day, because now that's people are paying good money, top dollar for that.
Yeah,
now.
I know, man.
And I was just like, oh, I used to have that, you know, and like, I wish I still had that, you know.
Like my first board that I ever bought, the Sean Sheffy one, like I found somebody that I don't know if they really have it. I don't know if there's a scammer or what, but some guy's like, I got that in my collection. Send me $400 or whatever the case, and I'll give it to you. And I'm like, well, I need to see that. You need to send me a photo of that board with today's newspaper or something. You know, put your face in the photo. Like, this is just like, you look like you screenshotted this thing, you know?
That's what happened to me. I was just scrolling down like McCarty or something. I found some Costin 2s, like OG for $35.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, bought it.
Done, right?
And then I posted them up. I had like this like collector's IG page, and I was just, you know, just showing off what I have. Some guy hit me up. He's like, dude, I'll give you fucking $600 for that. And I was like, yeah, right. He's like, yeah. I'll give you $600. I was like, all right, like let's FaceTime and like make sure you're real, you know, like. And I was like, just PayPal me. PayPal went through, send them the thing. I was like, dude, like FaceTime. I was like, yo, I don't want to get ripped off. I don't want you to think you're getting ripped off.
Yeah.
So, you know, so you end up paying, and I
That's so
sent it
sick.
to him, and I kind of regret it. I know, but I kind of regret it though, because that shoe was like, that's like my favorite shoe when I was younger, you know, the Costin 2.
Hey, that's crazy too. And that money's probably now spent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? But
I used it for some bills or something.
Exactly.
You know, so I was just like,
which was probably good at the time, but at the same time, you would have found another way to do
yeah,
it.
but then that's when I found out they're reissuing it, or like revamping it or whatever. So I was like, it's cool, whatever. I could just get a shoe I could actually wear now.
Right.
That's kind of similar to my favorite shoe, you know? So.
But everybody always dissects them and say, this is never the same.
Yeah,
They're not
that's
the
how
same.
they are. But I was like, I'm just skating it. I like the sole because they they did like kind of like the Cossin 3 or like soul to it. And I like that soul because I skated that one. I'm like, it's good. It's cool. I see TJ skating it a lot, you know. I'm like,
TJ Rogers?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm waiting for his shoe to come out. It looks sick.
Man, he's the man, bro. He's so cool.
Yeah.
And a nice dude.
That's what that shoe. That's the next shoe I'm waiting for.
Okay.
I was hyped for the Reynolds came out, and then because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna buy nothing, and then like Vince was like, hey, the new Reynolds shoe's coming out. I just went to this meeting, blah blah blah. They look sick. I was like, oh.
You get the inside tip. That's so dope.
No photos, no nothing, but you just said, yeah, they're sick.
Well, of course, yeah, of course.
Like
not leaking nothing over there, you know. But that's amazing, dude. Now, are you a board collector as well?
I'm
just more shoes and
more shoes. I try, but boards are hard and they're pricey. And once a board, there's a lot of collectors out there. Mm-hmm. I would like to. I don't have the wall space for it. And if I did, my wife would be like, "No, you're not hanging that up. You're not hanging that up."
It makes sense, dude. Yeah, because I mean, if like I said, if I were to just have this as a living space, not a studio, it would be more tasteful. Like there'd be like one or two boards up. You know, make for sure the Dodger board would probably be up, but you know,
I just have a couple.
Yeah, not all crazy. Like we're a skate shop here.
Yeah,
but it's fun to actually be able to display all my stuff because it was all like you said. Maybe like no one gets to see it.
If I do if I drywall my garage or something, I could do that for sure in there, but I would like to. Board collecting seems fun. It's just hard. I remember when Shorty's was reissuing the Muscat board, I was just trying to my lady's like, oh, let's go walking. I'm on my phone trying to buy the red one because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this and hang it,
Yeah.
And then I was only able to get the green one, which was an 8.5, and I was like, oh, I'll just skate it. And tried to skate, and I was like, this thing's way too big for me, So I just have that one hanging on my wall. It's like, oh, cool.
Even though you tried to skate it?
Skate it maybe 2-3 times. I was like, yeah, just hanging on my wall. And then
it's the green silhouette one?
Yeah.
The green and white?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe, well, I have a green and white one too, but he's sitting on a stereo.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That's the one Primate or something, right? Back in the day?
I can't remember. They're different.
Yeah.
Because I have one from Shorty's, and then I have one from maybe Prime.
Yeah.
And then
it was the one who was kind of
this
riding
on the wall.
And you had that pug one.
Yeah. Oh, the pug?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. That's sick.
And they did a lot of versions.
The Cadillac.
Yeah. I don't know. I wanted to get that. They reissued Smolik's first graphic, and I was like, my lady was just like, hey, my dad wants to know. It was during Christmas time. She's like, he wants to know what do you want for Christmas. And then I was just someone posted it on Facebook, the page I follow, the OG skate collecting page. Hey, these are up on site right now. I was like, I want this. Can I order it? He's like, yeah, just order it. I was like, all right, cool. So I got that shit hanging on my wall. I'm like, heck yeah, it's my favorite graphic. I always wanted that graphic when I was a little kid.
What's the graphic of?
It was just Smolik rolling the dice and had a cop car in the back and a cop eating a donut. And he was just right there rolling the dice.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I never skated that. Even when my homie was skating for Shorties, I just we skated a lot of Cadillac boards and then I think Brandon Turner's first pro board. Ooh. That's all we skated. Just a lot of Cadillac boards.
That's amazing, dude. What an amazing way, you know what I mean? And then you got the board, and then you got that board.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you always wanted. That's a blessing right there, because a lot of us we're looking for our boards.
Yeah.
I
just need to get the red Musca, and then I'll be set.
Yeah.
They're reissuing that a lot, too. So
yeah, I'm sure you can get that.
They're selling out quick, so they're making money. It would be not smart if they stopped it again,
Right. And you want the one that he's sitting on a skateboard.
Yeah. I wanted one of those. They have a mini one like that.
I got it.
Well, they have for the kid size. I was thinking of getting my daughter.
The kid size one?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's right under you. Under the bar. It's the hand one. Yeah, but it's the same as the green and black one.
I want to get one for her to skate on. But I want the blue one because the favorite color is blue.
Okay.
But that one sold out. I'm like, I might have to get the green one. The green one's sick. And even if she doesn't like it, then I was like, all right, cool. I'll just put it on the wall.
That's cool, dude. Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to even try one of those little Skate Mafia boards. Yeah. I tried to order one and I put it in a basket and everything from the website a while back, and it just wouldn't. I couldn't get it to go to shipping or whatever to pay. I'm like, maybe they don't have them in stock. I don't know.
I think they just posted something. They are back in stock right now. Well, so I'm in the market for one of those
money now.
Yeah. I'm like,
I'm trying to invest more now in the show stuff. You know, like if I'm gonna I think I'm
gonna have to sell something to buy. That's what I do too. I sell a lot of stuff to buy some stuff. You know,
that's probably a good idea.
When Pond did their dunk, I was like, oh shoot, how am I gonna buy this? I don't want to spend like new money coming in, you know. So I was just like, all right, started getting some doubles, and then like I bought this double box from DC. It was like the Stevie Williams and a Josh Kaler shoe. It was like a double box it was like the Love Pack, and then like I was like, oh, I'm just sell these. I never wear them. They're still brand new. And then like I looked at the size, and for like 2 years I didn't know they sent me the wrong size. I was like, oh, I can't wear these anyway, so I'm gonna sell them. So I sold that shoe, and then got the Pond Dunk. Like just get stuff where I could get.
Yeah.
Just start selling, buying again, just...
I mean, yeah, that's cool that you can do it. Yeah.
With collecting,
Mm-hmm. I mean, some people out there, man, like, if they really want, like, if I want that board, that Sean Sheffy board, and then somebody out there goes, well, I seen something in your collection that's kind of that I need to finish my
trade or something,
Yeah.
It's always good.
So
I want to start, like, dabbing into, like, toy collecting, too.
That's cool.
Because when I was a little kid, I was like a Ghostbuster head,
Okay.
So I was like, I wish I still had all my Ghostbuster toys. Like, cost a lot right now.
I wish I had all my stuff too. But as a kid, they made us back then. They went down to the younger, or your cousins or whoever.
Yeah,
like,
a lot of my stuff, my mom shipped to the Philippines for like her family out there, my cousins and all that stuff. Because we used to have a pawn shop in Uptown Whittier back in the day. So we would go to school out here and then just walk to the pond and just hang out there like pretty much every week or the whole week,
Right.
So we always got like cool stuff from the pond, And then when we have Game Boys, we moved to like Game Boy Color or whatever. Those Game Boys got boxed up and shipped to the Philippines.
Damn.
And, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it does suck when you find out later that your He-Mans or whatever could have been worth something.
Yeah.
But then again, I see the way they played with them, and their arms are missing.
Yeah.
All the fucking weapons are gone.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you lose is like the weapons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it was cool because my mom was like, all right, when we ship this to your cousins out there, I'm going to get you new stuff. You know? Like, or whatever you want to. Your dad said whatever you want at the shop, you could get,
I want my stuff back.
I wanted one time. They're like, oh, for your birthday, pick something from the shop. I was like, I want that guitar. I was like, all right, here.
Oh, okay.
And got it and put it in the closet. Never used it.
Wow.
I'm like, I wish. Should have.
Yeah. Did that pawn shop ever have any skate stuff?
No.
No, it's just all.
Yeah, they did it because back in the day you could just like the early 90s, so they did like all my family. They're like gun collectors or like hunters and all that stuff. So it was pretty much like a gun business.
Right.
Instead of being a gun store,
it was a pawn
shop. And that's what they made most of their money. Because I remember I used to go to like gun shows and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was that. And then once they passed the law of background checks, they sold it. Yeah. They're just like, yeah, we're done. Yeah, and it's still there. It's still
in
there.
Uptown,
yeah. I was like, I went there like a couple years back. We went to go eat at a sushi spot. And then it's still there. I was like, oh, shoot, that's crazy. I wish we still had that. I would have been like a pawnbroker,
You never know. Yeah. You could have been the guys from Pawn Stars.
Yeah. I'd be like, skateboarding stuff or toys or something. Yeah. Getting like Pokemon cards, all this stuff that's costing a lot of money.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. Yeah, instead of like old wedding rings and guns, you got like comic books.
Yeah. Like all the stuff that everybody likes now. Like people are just hunting for.
Yeah. Dude, that's so rad, dude. That's cool that you have all those hobbies too, man.
Yeah, I just try to stay busy, do something, Just always constantly finding stuff. I guess that's grew up into that,
Yeah. I mean, us kids, like for me, like I feel like I still haven't even grown up, and I'm 46, man. It's weird.
I'm about to be 40 next year.
Okay, you're about to turn 40
Yeah.
next year.
Trying to throw like a backyard gig or something, skate jam or like just have some bands play.
That'd be cool.
You know, if you have a band, hit me up.
Yeah, if anybody knows? I think we know some people out there that have some bands. So, been a couple of musicians on the show.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends what kind of music you're looking for.
I don't know. I want to like old school punk gig or something. You know.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
I don't like. I listen to punk, but my wife's just like more punker than me. But I think it'll just still be fun. You know.
it explains the skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's so cool, dude. That's cool that because you hear her saying, "No, you can't put that on the wall," and then she's like in the punk band in the mosh pit. You're like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Yeah, I remember one time when her favorite band's Naked Aggression, and we went to go see them. We were just kicking it. We're like, yeah, like this guy was just trying to start a mosh pit in the bar, and he fell. My lady just started kicking him. I'm like, chill, I'm not trying to get beat up right now. I was like, all right, you're a real one. That's cool.
Yeah, man. She's like, you don't know.
I was like, gosh, I'm gonna marry this one right here.
Yeah.
Just beating up these random dudes.
Dude, that's so cool. Well, shout out to everything that you're doing, dude. Is there anything that maybe you want to bring up that we didn't touch on today?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Well, let's get you the crazy question from the bowl. If I can find it. There's a couple left in here. Let's see what we get. See what we have left. Excuse me.
If you could skate on any historic landmark, what would you skate?
Ooh, historic landmark.
Dude, I don't even know. What is there?
Just like I'm picturing, like for some reason I'm picturing like Paris is like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Tower,
That's what I was thinking
know?
in my head, but I was like,
like get a nice clip, like a tray flip,
Like a-
and then
like a-
in a standing position with the tower. I don't know, you know.
It'd be sick. Probably like that, or I don't know, maybe like at a stadium or something.
Ooh.
Like I don't know, or maybe like in where they, I don't know, something old or something like they built, like maybe Egypt and like the pyramids or something, or you know, maybe at a natural forest, just doing like a nice kickflip or something, and have like this cool nature scene. I don't know.
Okay. Damn. I don't know why I just pictured Mount Rushmore on the top.
Oh
of
yeah,
someone's
something
head.
like that. Yeah. Like, or I don't know, just so many.
So many landmarks.
Yeah. I think like a stadium would be cool, like an old, like where they used to do like the gladiator stuff or
Coliseum,
something. Yeah,
like that?
Coliseum or something. Like
Now we're talking about like
Yeah.
the Roman days.
yeah, I just cause, you know, like all that stone or stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
it looked tough.
dude, yeah, that'll be amazing, bro. Dude, that's amazing. Now, I have a crazy question for you. If you could get your like a guest pro board on a team,
Oh, it'd be shorties,
okay,
something shorties. You know.
and what would you want your
I
graphic
don't know,
to be?
part like I always had this stuck in my head ever since I was a little kid. I was just like, back in the day, you could just like, oh, draw your graphics, send it in. If you pick it, you win. It was always like a giant mouth, like smiling, and then someone had like a gold grill or something, and then the grill would be like, your last name.
Your last, okay.
Yeah, so it was like someone just smiling with, you know, had a fancy gold grill, and like it'll just spell my last name out.
Sick.
And then like on the bottom will be like the Shorty wave or whatever, the 3 little waves. I think that would be cool.
Ah.
And then just be like, you know, I think that'd be cool.
Is the
They're always
graphic long
like
ways?
horizontal?
Okay,
yeah, long ways. Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be like that. Even though those boards are kind of tough to hang up, but I think
I find a way.
yeah,
Like I find a way to hang them up because then I just find 2 other ones.
yeah,
'Cause then on that wall they go like that instead.
yeah,
So-
or just have something that
Like last week's episode. We don't have this camera on today, so no one's gonna see the boards we have. So they'll see these boards probably next week, maybe, unless I
Or-
change them.
It'd be cool to have like a series, like a 3 or 4 board series that
Make
you put
a picture?
together. Yeah, make something. You know, it'd be pretty cool. I don't know what, but something. You know, they always had
Gotta have.
Shorty graphics were sick back in the day.
I
like-
think you should put like the 4 boards or whatever that make a graphic. Like have your like little farm.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
that would be sick.
You got all your
too.
animals.
Yeah.
And you got to get them all to put them all in there. Like you got your pig on one, the
Oh,
chickens,
yeah.
and then but they still kind of have to intermingle to make the graphic.
That'd be sick. Have like the ramp like in the background with all
a giant clock that says 12 o'clock noon on it.
Yeah.
And with the sun coming up in your mini ramp. Man, all right, I got some ideas.
That was another graphic too. I always thought of like an older like a digital alarm clock, and it just had like noon or whatever, you know. Just play off with my last name. It's like so many options.
Dude, that's so cool that you can do that with your last name.
Yeah. So it was I always wanted that tattooed on me for some reason, like
the clock.
The alarm clock or something, you know.
Man. And make sure they put your time, because I've seen an episode of Ink Master where the guy was like an apprentice, right? And of course he's like tattooing some guy, and the guy wanted this old school like pocket watch. And then the guy, one of the judges, asked him, he's like, "Oh, what's the significance of the time on there?" And the guy was like, "Oh, I didn't tell him what time to put on there. He just..." And the artist is like, "Well, why did you choose that time?" And the artist goes, "That was the time my son was born."
Oh,
and I was like,
seen that episode.
I was like, "What, dude? You don't do that to someone else. You ask him what time would you want it to say."
I seen some dude. He was like getting like, I guess he was just starting out because he did something similar with like a pocket watch, and then like he didn't know his Roman numeral numbers or whatever, and then he had like 10 where 3 was at, and like 2 12s, a 13. I'm like
13,
and like people were clowning on him. I was like, "Oh, that's must amazing. Be tough."
That's got to be tough, man. Yeah, you got to double check, triple check that kind of work.
And especially now, there's like so many tools you could use to check everything. You know, like back then it's just like you have to ask like people.
Yeah.
Now you can just pull up your phone and like, is this correct, or chat GPT it or whatever.
Yep. It's what most people do nowadays.
Well, I wouldn't even trust that either, because if something would be all backwards.
All right. Well, maybe if you get that tattoo, we had a guy on the show too. He does pretty good work. Art Trejo out there.
Nice.
Yeah, skater as well. So, I mean, his line work is, I was like, wow. He was new to it too.
Yeah.
He's got good line work.
That's been a while.
Yeah. But again, dude, thank you so much for
having me,
dude, coming down. Yeah, thank you, bro.
I was a little nervous, but
yeah, we got through it though.
Yeah, cool.
You did all right. Yeah, in the beginning, I felt like we're getting through it a little quick.
Yeah,
but you know, we're just chilling. You know, we're having a good time. Give us your shout outs.
I'd like to shout out my wife Sandra, my daughter Lily, all the homies that I skate with at Apollo, Pawn Shop for always just hooking it up and just, you know, reposting my stuff. It's always cool. All my homies from back in the day that I still chill with today, you know, Rudy, Vic, the homie TK, Tom, pretty much everybody I grew up skating with, you know. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
If I missed anybody, sorry. Nervous.
Yeah. It's all good, man. And I was gonna bring up something too, and I couldn't remember now for a split second too. But again, dude, I appreciate you coming down.
This was fun.
Yeah. Everybody go follow him on the Instagram, 12oclockmark.
Yes, 12oclockmark.
Yeah. Do you have a YouTube or anything?
No.
No YouTube.
Nah, I can't do that. I feel weird, like even like even posting stuff. I feel weird posting my skating. It was just like, like the other day, I was like, I feel weird. I pushed weird or something, you know, like.
Yeah, you can't like. I mean, for me personally, like if it looks crazy, then I'm not gonna do it. Like if I do something crazy, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna put that out. But if I put something out, I'm just happy I'm still able to do what I can do.
Too. I'm like,
and I wish I could have done more. If we had this kind of technology in the past, I wish I would have had and can see what I used to do.
Yeah.
So when you get older, you're gonna want to see that later on. So
yeah, I just feel weird like talking to my phone or something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if you do it enough, you know, it just becomes easy. You know,
like anything, dude.
Yeah,
like anything. Again, I remember now what I was gonna ask you. I have a Listo question. Who would you like to see next on the show?
Ooh, that's a good one. My homie Victor, Rudy. I'm gonna tell him all about it.
Okay.
Homie Victor, he's the one that was am for Shorty. That would be a fun one. Probably has a lot of good stories from back in the day. Rudy would be good. He already had the homie Josh on, but
Josh Stoops.
Yeah, Stoops.
Yeah.
That my homie Tim. this morning. I was telling him that I was doing this, and he's like, I was like, I'm gonna tell him about you. You should get on. Like, he's like, you're a carpenter. You know, you could talk about that. And he's like, let's talk about that and how I used to skate. I was like, you still skate, dude. Like, you always the big barrier, flat ground. Like, that's sick. Like, no one could do that.
Yeah.
You know.
If it's still on the board, most of the time, like, people don't have to be on the board still to be on the show. Like, if you love skateboarding and you want to talk skateboarding with us, you could tell us about your past. We could talk about today. We could talk about skaters. You know, it don't matter.
Because even when I wasn't skating for those, 7-8 years, I still follow skateboarding. I still wore skate shoes, like.
Okay.
I was just still like, oh, these shoes are reissuing these shoes. Like, let me go buy them, like.
You weren't in the dark with it. You were still on game.
Yeah, I still got that. I still, like, go to the, magazine section, get the Thrasher out. Still, like, run through it,
Yeah. Man, that's cool. Well, I'm glad it never left you. You know what I mean? I'm glad to see that you're still skating and hope to see more in the future, man.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Once you're a skater, you're always a skater, no matter what.
That's what
it's just. You always end up back.
Tell Tim that, bro. Like,
he still skates. I don't know what he's talking about. He's a youngster too.
He's a youngster too?
He's like, I don't know, maybe like 28 or something.
Yeah, I'm 46, buddy. Come on. Don't think you're old out there. Yeah, like I see older guys than me that inspire me. You know what I mean?
My homie Dave, he's like 52, still killing it. Dude. Ollies up the 4-stair. I'm like, I can't even do that.
Yeah, I mean,
he's 52, and then he gets like kind of like frustrated. I'm like, dude, just be happy you're still skating.
Exactly. But sometimes we know like I used to be able to do this like nothing, and then I
stopped doing that. I stopped doing that because I just don't get nowhere.
Exactly.
I'm just like, just have fun. Just have fun.
And like me personally, I don't beat myself up over one trick anymore. I move on to the next.
Oh yeah.
Land a couple of things that I know I can do, and then I come back to it.
Yeah, I stopped doing that too. I was like, I can't get stuck on this trick all day.
No more freakouts and pissed off and throwing boards.
Yeah, I can't throw boards. They're too expensive now.
Exactly, man. All right, dude. Thank you again for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in. Shout out to your local shop, Pawn Shop. Thank you for
Pawn.
Shout out to everybody out there. Everybody that likes, supports the show, thank you very much. Whoever likes, subscribes to the channel, we thank you. Shout out to the Couch Boys. They ain't in today. They still had the day off because he had to go to work. Peralta had like a little stomach thing. So hopefully he's back next week. And yeah, man, if you guys are wanting a t-shirt, hit me up. We got stickers as well. So, before I get out of here, let me give you a couple stickers here.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. And then
I'm on the big ramp.
Yeah, and then till next week, I'm OG Skate Show.
Peace
out.
Sick.